Hey everybody, today I want to talk about eyeliners. I have 3 eyeliners from the Fergie Center Stage collection. I'm not sure if these are new or re-promotes, but I almost passed on them until my friend Crystal showed me that they are fantabulous. So, I have a few things to say about these products. I'm glad I did not pass on them. So you have 3 bright colors. I believe there was like a brown and a white. I don't really know. This was all that was left. They really remind me of the 90s. These were like the 3 most hottest colors of the 90s. That blue, that pink, that purple. So I love the nod of nostalgia to that era. Now these 3 shades are called, the purple is called On the Edge Longwear eye pencil. Violet Femme. The pink is Ex-Stacey. Ecstasy. And the blue one is Hyper Sky. Now they applied very creamy, they didn't tug at the lid, they were very easy to apply, and surprisingly they were very opaque. So let's look at Hyper Sky first. So it's almost metallic blue. I was hoping it would be more of like just an opaque creamy blue, but the metallic sky blue is actually really pretty. I like how it catches the light. Very creamy and soft in the waterline, so you really don't have to worry about tugging at that sensitive area. Great on top of the lid, just to line the lid. And also really nice to just maybe apply a little bit in the corners, and since it's a little bit moist when you first put it on, you can technically blend it out and really get that pop of like icy blue, not icy blue, but like icy turquoise right here in the inner corner of your eye. Really pretty for summer. Then we have this pink, and it's a hot pink, and it also has a little bit of that metallic to it. Sorry my hand is stained, I just did a review. This one I had to build up a little bit, because one swipe, it gives you opaque, but I found that when I built it up, I really got a better look at it. So if you're using it, I would say, especially if you're using it under your waterline, you're fine. But if you're using it under your eye, just go in short strokes like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, don't just pull across, because you might wind up with a little bit of a streaky application. So like I said, go, like small lines. Again, very creamy. I loved how pigmented and bright it is. It's really a hot color. If you're afraid of like, oh my god, it's hot pink, what am I going to do with it? Well, if you keep the rest of your look really simple, you can use the hot pink simply just under your eye for a nice pop of color, or even on up here, but you do a thicker line and to do a thinner line of black, and you keep the rest of your eye look very nude, very simple. A matte nude on the lid, over the lid, and just the liners. The pop of color will look really nice, especially paired with maybe a matching pink lipstick. It'll pull the look together without being too much out of your comfort zone. Maybe if you're used to bright lips and neutral eye, you can kind of balance it out. It's all about balance. The next shade is Violet Femme. Now, I dropped this once, and I was using it, and the tip completely fell off, so I had to sharpen it, and this is what I was left. So I'm assuming that it broke within, like the actual pencil in the tube was broken, which is kind of disappointing, because Wet n Wild's known for their products to break. But I wasn't expecting the eye pencils to break. But it's extremely creamy, really easy to use. It's a really dark purple. It's got that little bit of metallic sheen I was telling you guys about. This one had a little bit of that streak too, so I would say go in sweeping motions rather than one full motion. These pencils retail for about $3.49, which is fantastic. I mean, that's so affordable. So if you were looking for products like this and you saw them from Urban Decay and that was just too much out of your price range, these are a good drugstore option for you if you want that bright, bold eye pencil look without having to pay so much for it. In terms of how they compare to how Wet n Wild compares to Urban Decay, I haven't tried personally these shades from Urban Decay. But Urban Decay is also smooth, long-lasting. These were smooth and long-lasting. They gave me a full day of wear. On the waterline, it was a little bit less because there's, you have your tear in there. But outside of the waterline, they gave me about 8 hours of wear, like the length that I was wearing my makeup, which is really nice, which is the same as Urban Decay. So they're on par with the higher-end brands for $3.49. They're a fraction of the price. So, enjoy the picture swatches. I'm going to have them posted right at the very end. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.